could use a jigsaw to do this as well. This kind of cutting you don't really need a scroll saw for. I'm just using the scroll saw because it's here, it's easy, it's ready to go. Jigsaw, I gotta drag out, plug it in, go to a different part of the garage and cut it. And it's a little bit more awkward. And here it's put down and do it. But still, the jigsaw will certainly be much faster. If you're gonna spend your money, spend it on getting a good scroll saw. Alright. Hold on, sorry, I'm going to get the tape and be back. Okay, well, before I got the tape here to glue these on, to make my little stack, let me clean that off, which I'll do in a second, but I have this philosophy, if I'm going to ruin a project, I want to do it right away, and not after I've been working on it for a while, so to make sure I don't ruin the project, or find out if I'm going to ruin it right away, I've got my first stack that I cut out with the hole already drilled through. Now I want to separate them and make sure I can separate them without too much problem. So I haven't done this before. We're just going to take a screwdriver and stick it in the spaces. This thing became a sandwich. If you recall, I put that tape on there. I'm just going to lift it all up. There we go. That was on there good. That tape held good. I like that. I like that. And it didn't take too much force to get it off either. Now I do have to get this off of here. Oops. Alright, that's alright. Where's my trash can? Excuse me, didn't mean to duck in front of the camera that way. It's a little bit of a hassle, but not too awful bad. I think you can develop a technique if you pull this stuff gently and mostly just peel off, yeah, like that. But there it goes. See, here's the principle of the tree. What you're going to do is we're going to offset these things kind of like that, and they'll be maybe even more offset, and then it'll spiral on up, but that'll be the tree. Alright, okay, so I can do this. I didn't destroy the project. These pieces are salvageable, they're in good shape, just got some of that sticky stuff on there. I get my glue remover sprayed on here, and that'll probably help me get the rest of the tape off. Alright, so I'm going to pause for a second, then I'll come back and we'll stick these together. Okay, I've got my three pieces here. I'm going to glue them together so I have my stack. I think what I'm going to do this time is just, I made 3 big stripes on the first one I did, and that was probably overkill. I'm just going to put 2 at the equivalent of that on here. I think that'll do plenty. No point in wasting this tape if I don't have to. I thought this one little roll would last me for a while, but I don't think so. I went out and bought another big roll of that stuff. Just make sure I have enough. Yeah. Alright, so we'll put that puppy on there. Oop, yeah, that ain't pretty, but it's on there. And I gotta do this one here. Same principle. Alright. Now I'll put that last one on there. And we're good to go. That's one ugly stack of wood there, boy. But it doesn't matter. I think I got all the wood underneath here, so I make it all nice and clean and cut so it looks like it's supposed to. We'll zoom in a little bit. You know what? This blade is getting worn out. I'm going to change blades. I'm going to turn the camera off and then we'll come back. There we go. We'll be back in a second. I'm going to change the blade and we'll restart. Okay, I've changed out the blade. I put in a fresh Olson number 5 blade. I'm not going to really blast it. I'm just going to changed my mind. I have that right. I was going to cut this off and then I got going on, what do I need to do that for? So it ain't pretty, who cares? Now here we go, turn this thing. That's not right. With 3 pieces of wood, we collect a lot of sawdust. It gets everywhere. Alright. Okay, I didn't cut that very well. Remember, the reason I start in the middle of the line instead of at one end to the other is because I figure the turn in the center there is easier to disguise, and this way I can be sure to have a nice sharp end, which is what I want. I want nice sharp points. I'm not doing a very good job on the line today. The way the wood's moving, I'm outside the sticky area.